Today, I'm gonna tell you about a story full of thrills and wonderment, and me, getting lost in the wonderful city of Columbus. So, I might as well get to it. So, as it goes, I oftentimes find myself up, forever. I don't sleep much at all, honestly, to tell you the truth. Me and my friends, we like to stay up and bull crap all night, and that oftentimes gets us in a lot of trouble. So, one of these specific times, I had a friend of mine over. Her name must go undisclosed because I don't know if she want to be put on the video or not. But, so she says, "Kid, I want to go out and do something." I says, "Damn, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess we can go do something. Let's go for a ride." Now, for you guys who don't know, I drive a '93 Honda Civic. It's a little bit of small race car, and I like to go fast. Just for no apparent reason. Just speeding tickets and all. Just fast. Who cares? But I said, "Okay, let's go for a ride then." So she says, "All right." So usually once I exit my neighborhood, I make a left, and I can go all around downtown Columbus and just venture off in the streets. But this time I said, "You know what? I'm gonna bust that right." This was my first mistake. So upon busting this right, I started to go down this road that led into just darkness. There's no street lights, just the abyss I'm driving. I said, "Man, this is soothing. I like this right here." So I got to driving up that road, dropped it in third, the gunner in for a while, put it in, just cruised, going about 80, just down the road. This road forks into, a decision-making point. Do you go left or do you go right? I see the gas station that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Just to make it line up for me. And I was like, let's make it interesting. I get that heartbeat a little fast. So by this point, it's already about 2:30. My female passenger has gone to sleep. She just out. I said, "Man." And the road went from, that good solid concrete to that bumpy, gravelly type road. As we entered the country officially, I said, "Damn, I must be somewhere in Alabama right now." But no worries. We hit another stoplight. There's one stoplight in the middle of the road. I said, "I can make a left or I can make a right. I don't know what to do." Now, in front of me was a gas station and a Waffle House. I said, "You know what? I'm make a left at this Waffle House. Fuck it." So I dips off, drives about another 10, 15 minutes. I said, "Okay, now it's time for us to, figure out where we need to be." Because it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, it's late, and I think I probably should get back home. But so I busts a right and go down this road, and this road completely turns to dirt road. Just like no more concrete at all. Just like, ooh shit, you better slow down going 60 dirt road. I was like, "God damn." Ooh, okay. Now it's really time to turn up. The car has been bumping around so much to the point it didn't work her up. I was like, "Hey, look, I don't know where we at." She was like, "What you mean?" I was like, "Look, I said, pull out your phone and pull up your GPS. My phone did. I said, "Oh, shit." This is mistake number 2. I said, "Oh man." Oh, okay. It's okay. Ken's been at this before. I can face these situations strongly and confidently as a man. And I'm gonna figure this out. So we go down the road, and I see this doggone. I see a mailbox. I say, okay. If I turn around in here, I can just throw a U-turn and then trace my steps back. In my head, it sounded like a good plan, but apparently God didn't want me to do that. So I turned inside the driveway and ran over some flowers. Now I didn't know I ran over these flowers initially, but as I drove, I said, "Why the fuck did we hit some bricks?" I was like, "Oh man, that's probably what flower did." So I had to pull on up to get a little bit further up there, so I could check on my car. Before I could open the door, I realized this is a hill. So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna pull up some more." How about this? So I pulled up the hill of this driveway, and as soon as I could graze over the hill, my headlights had hit this tall grass and this old crinkly house. I mean, like some monster house type, like some cabin in the woods, disgusting house type crap. I was like, "Oh my God, what is this right here?" And then as I clicked on my brights, it looked as if a sea of black dots just popped up at me. I was like, "Oh my fucking God." And it had to be about like 50 or 60 cats inside this yard. And I said to myself, oh shit. So she pulls out her phone and is like, we gotta take a picture. I said, I thought your phone was dead. She said, I mean, it's like off. I mean, like, I said, you need to shut up and take a picture. So I was like, she pulls out her phone, take a picture. We're leaning in towards the front of the windshield. And the next thing I know, a freaking rock flies and hits my windshield. Which, no. At this point, the urine has left my bladder. I says, oh shit. Somebody has fucked up. Now my initial rage for the love of my car was muffled behind the fear that was irradiating out my body because something just threw a rock. And then from the peripheral of my left eye, I could see the ground moving. I said, what is that over there? And this old man with overalls was walking through the grass. I said, holy shit. And he had one of them Uncle Si beards. I was like, God damn. Beard down to your nuts, you know, them nasty motherfuckers, them scraggly white beards. I said, what the fuck does he have in his hand? This motherfucker had a pitchfork. Now, my initial reactions to this was way worse than what I thought it was, because at the time I was thinking to myself, why is he outside at 3:30 with a pitchfork, and why did he throw a rock at my car? Needless to say, I was in the middle of trying to bag up, but the fear had caught that right foot and I punched it and stalled my car out. I said, oh fuck, what are we going to do now? So she's looking, start the car, start the car, start the car. And I looks back up to try to find where this motherfucker is approaching my car to come murder us and rape us in the barn. And when I look at the house, I was thinking maybe he went to go like get a gun. No. I see the most decrepit old woman I've ever seen in my entire life. She looked it as if every part of her body was on crack. Like she had every just old, just like a witch. She just looked like a witch. And like from the area that I could see, all you could see was like from her chest up. And she had that long gray hair that looked like somebody had beat her with a tennis racket. I said, oh God damn. I got myself into what is oh man, I'm way off in the country. Nobody knows where I'm at. My phone ain't dead. I had Sprint at that point, so you know I ain't got no service. Her phone dead. She white. They gonna find a nigga in my. It's just, a lot of things are not playing good until this point. Not to mention the fact that this old man was walking towards my vehicle. I said, oh God. So I'm doing donuts pretty much in this man's yard, trying to find some concrete to catch to get out of this yard. Mind you, just completely destroying that grass. Whatever lawn he had, these high weeds. Grass so high, I can reach out my window. Like I'm at the window now, I can look out and see the grass. The grass looking at me that. Like I was just horrible. So I finally catches some concrete, and you hear this as he had Civic pulling off all 100 feet the whole house, just screaming. Yeah. So she said, "Kids, slow down. They're not following us." I said, "You can't be too sure." So I'm driving about 90-ish down the dirt road now. About 90-ish, about 5 minutes. I said, I'm not finna kill myself. Let me, piping down to like a slow 60, So I'm cruising at 60, and then it's just an awkward silence in the car. I'm driving. She's sitting on her hands on her back, just feeling and whatnot. I said, damn, we almost died, pimp. She was like, I can't believe you think this is funny. But I guess we almost died. What do you think they were gonna do with that car? So I was like, shit, you know. They probably, lynch. I mean, I'm dead. I'm not gonna live to tell the story, but I can try to sacrifice myself to help you survive. She was like, oh, that's awful nice of you. I'm saying, no, it's not. I'm lying to you. I'm not gonna help you out. Honestly, I want to live. I have a lot to live for. I'm gonna get married one day. Not to you, but to somebody eventually. She didn't really like that. She thought it was funny. She didn't respect the joke, but it's okay. So I said to myself, damn. And then my curiosity just tells you, hey, Ken, look in the rearview mirror. And We've been driving on this dirt road for about roughly 15 minutes. Now I look back at my rear mirror here, and I just see like 2 taillights. I said, ain't no damn way. You know, we drove for about another mile. I said, ain't no goddamn way. There's a mile. Wait, ain't no. And they had me going about 100. And the lights, the headlights of a Ford pickup truck approached the back of my car. I says, oh shit, it's time to go. So I drops the gear and I'm gunning it. And apparently, I'm not sure how fast they were going, but their speed exceeded mine. That little city was giving me all he got. I was at about 110 flying. I just completely just dipped off on them. I said, oh goodness gracious. So I remember I said, oh shit, I think this is the street we gotta make this right on so we can get back to that Waffle House. Waffle House had a gas station. Ken's cars were low on gas. We needed to get to that Waffle House. There are people there to rear. So I said, okay, it's time to hit this turn. It seemed like I turned my wheel, but my car said, we're gonna go that way. I said, oh shit. So I turned my car and yanked that e-brake and we hit that slide and we just and into the grass I go stalled out. I said, oh shit. Oh my God, dude. So I'm getting mad. I'm trying to start my car again and I can see over the hill that truck is coming at us full speed. I said, okay. It's like a game of chicken. So I get to my car and I get back on the road and I gun it towards. Now I got to make this left turn to get off on this road so I can go back to civilization. But this truck is coming directly at me. I said, oh God, here we go. So we driving, he coming, I'm coming, he coming, I'm coming. And finally, like right before I get to the street, I turn over and he turns over. Now he goes into the dirt over there and just spins out. And I'm praying that, you know, maybe they crash and die so we don't get killed and raped. And that made me dog, but you know, shit is what it is. So we drive a little bit faster, and I can see the freaking light of the Waffle House, the golden, the feel. It was like a spiritual orgasm. I was just like, yes, this is what I needed to see. And I pulled into the parking lot. Now, this specific Waffle House, they have a front entrance and a side entrance. I pull around to the side because how fast I'm going, and I just swerved around and they had cars in the front. And you know, the side isn't properly lit like the front end. So I walk in the Waffle House, I says, hey, there's some weird, crazy folk out there trying to kill us. Verbatim, it was like, okay, shit happens. And they just like continued on their day. I said, what the nigga? So finally this dude stands up and he had this big ass chrome Alabama belt buckle. He was like, where they at? I was like, oh boy, you sound like John Wayne in the boy. I like you. Oh my God, save us, sir, save us. So I point towards the window, and it seemed like as soon as my finger was like, there you go, that they drove up, and the dude was hanging up the side of the truck with a shotgun, and a lady was driving. I said, oh, that's a curious sight. But them folk. So this dude walks out there, and I can see what is approximately a small hand cannon on the side of his pocket. I said, oh, he ready. Ain't finna have a shootout. We finna go. So he goes out there and says, what's the problem now? So it's too late at night to be doing all this commotion. I said, oh God. So we stand in the window like, what's gonna happen next? And that lady got to talking. I said, oh man, she really is a witch. She said, he ran over my garden, and he killed one of my cats, and he ran in my mailbox. I was like, damn, I sure did do all that shit. In the process of leaving, a lot of shit was destroyed. I was just trying to save our lives. So I was like, look, what's gonna happen is, I got about a quarter tank of gas. We finna get in the Civic while they had talking. We finna get the fuck out of here. She was like, okay. I was like, okay, here we go. So, you know, I creeped out the door one step at a time. Then, you know, the waitress had looked at me and I walked back and I sent her up. I said, go get in the car, go start it. You know, Civic starts small, they start quiet. You can't even hear that thing go. But once it get running, it's like, yeah, it's like a small dog, like it's like a small chainsaw. She went and started that car. I said, honk the horn. No, I said, no, what did I say? Oh, damn. There was somebody that either way, she honked the horn because she was scared. I said, oh my damn. So she honked the horn and I spun out the side door. And we got that Civic and sailed off to the sun. We was driving about another hour. We had made it all the way over there to Phoenix City. We was just back there. Lord have mercy. Safety said we made it back home. No, I ain't got it. And nothing happened but fine. So, hey, go ahead and subscribe.